This video supports several chapters in my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surf, Boat, and Kayak, labeled a bestseller on Amazon. You can learn more at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon. Okay, one of my favorite times of the year. There's everything around. I'm going to try and catch everything. Stripers, blues, weeks, fluke. I mean, this is just a great time. So, all right, starting off real early here. Going to start on the bass. Just setting up ahead of a rip. And we'll start with the flutter spoons. Been using the tsunami spoons. They're a little heavier, a little thicker. They get down, they stay down. So hey, and we're going to start with this. I'm going to use this other camera angle. It's just started with my last video, and I'm going to mix this in a little bit. And I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. All right, this is Eastern Long Island. So yeah, this camera angle, all right, you can see I've got my right hand is all the way down at the bottom of the butt, so you get a nice sweep upwards. I'm using what was originally known as the John Skinner Fluke rod, dark matter rod. It accidentally turns out to be an awesome spoon rod, so that's 6 feet 8 inches. A nice moderate action to that, and it works well with the spoon. So what I'm doing is I'm going to come up a rise, go down the other side of it. So it's a matter of hoping to clunk that bottom and just lift and let it fall. Sometimes you got to pick up a little bit of line when you're going up the slope, and then drop a little line going down the slope. And I have a lot of stuff I want to do on this trip, so yeah, I'm not going to spend much time at this. Just looking to put one decent striper in the boat. So look, the sun's not even over the horizon yet. So yeah, as I went off the deep end there, when you retrieve a spoon back, I mean, normally these fish are hugging the bottom, but at this time of day they can be up a little bit higher. And so use kind of a moderate retrieve coming up. Don't smoke it in. And yeah, that paid off. Fish hit it on the way up. All right, I made one more drift there. Decided to move off to a spot where there's not anybody fishing, where I've caught some nice bass bucktailing recently, so I'm going to hit that next. Then I'm going to move on to the weakfish. All right, 1.5 ounce bucktail and about 10 to 20 feet of water. I kind of want to work that jig across the current. So I'm just going to toss it out, let it touch bottom, get it moving, and slow, moderate retrieve, occasional lifts, twitches. You can see the rod action, just working it through the rip. All right, jumbo blue, and I've got 50-pound leader, so I'm just trying to get him to settle down so I can get him in, get that hook out. Yeah, that's a big chopper. Yes, there were a couple drifts between the bluefish and that fish, and I took like one or two more. Decided just to go for weakfish. It wasn't all that hot and heavy in there. All right, weakfish. Yep, big swim bladders, echo well on sonar. Cruising over bottom, over areas where I've had them recently, and looking for those marks near the bottom of the fish finder side of the screen, and they're there. Okay, simple rig. I use a glow diamond jig, A17, 1 foot above that, 3L Gamakatsu bait holder hook, and a 4-inch gulp grub, although next video I've got something better. All right, that's for another video. All right, on my last video, we had a great discussion in the comments section about left versus right-handed retrieve on a bait caster, and people always ask me, well, come on, you're right-handed, why are you not using a left-handed retrieve bait caster? Watch my left hand. Watch what's going to happen when I set the hook. Basically, my left hand's going to go over ahead of the reel to that grip, and then my right hand just shifts. There we go. Boop. There you go. Smooth as can be. And look, I'm not saying it's the right way to do it. I'm telling you it's how I do it because it gives me a lot more leverage, control. You know, it's not a big deal setting the hook on these fish, but when I'm fluke fishing, I bury that hook, and I do that with the power of my left arm up ahead of the reel. Now, interestingly, I asked Josh at J&H, I said, what's the ratio of left to right-handed retrieve bait casters that you sell? And he said it's at least 20 to 1, actually right to left. So there's 20 right-handed retrieve bait casters for every left-handed retrieve, which is amazing when you consider population is about 10% left-handed. Yep, well, just getting started there. First weekend, weakfish is a beauty. Now, in the comments section of that video, a lot of people did say they use left-handed bait casters. Certainly, if you come out of the freshwater field, almost certainly you're going to be using a left-handed bait caster. But anyway, that's I've been asked this so many times, and that's my reasoning. I want that power. I want that hook set that's given by going with an arm above the reel as opposed to under it or behind it. And that rod is the new lighter version of what was known as the Fluke rod, the John Skinner dark matter jig and bounce. And I'm loving it for this. This is the second trip that I'm out here using it. And yeah, that's definitely going to be using that for fluke and weakfish in the bays and stuff in the sound. So it's been cold in the early mornings, and I'm still wearing a lot of layers. But whether I'm wearing a lot or I'm not, I'm still wearing these the outerwear, the jacket, and the Slickers Bimini Bay stuff. Really reasonably priced, very comfortable stuff, and you can wear it when it's a little warmer too. Awesome, nice weakfish to start, and gonna get a little bigger than this too. Oh. Yeah, definitely going through some gulp, but yeah, I've got this solved. Next video, you'll see that. I should clarify, I have it solved for Weakfish. I have it solved for this, not for Fluke. Wow, if this is one, this is going to be a really good one. No, it's a mess. It's two, and they're tangled, and this is great to see. That's a pretty nice double weakfish there. Wow. All right, well this one I want to put a scale on. Wow. The only problem is I don't have a scale on the boat. Oh well, that's a beauty. Old-time weakfish right there, so great to see. Okay, I moved miles away, and I actually tried, I'm going to see if I want to get a fluke. It's only been maybe 5 times in my life that I've managed to get striped bass, bluefish, weakfish, fluke all in the same trip. So that's what I'm trying to do here, and this is the 3rd spot that I'm trying for the fluke. It's been really tough. Here we go. That's what I thought. All right, so that gives me a Northeast Grand Slam. Boy, hard to get though. Fluke, striped bass, weakfish, bluefish. Bye. Can't make this one out. Oh, okay. Let's do Fluke. All right, the legal limit is 18.5 inches. The first one was definitely short. I don't know. This one could be in. I'm not keeping it. I'm just about done here, ready to get off the water. I'm not going to keep one thin fish. And when I got back to the dock, I had somebody who was watching and moving on in.
How are you doing today?
All right, how are you?
Doing good.
You don't mind being on the camera, right?
No, not
all right.
Not at all.
Well, knock yourself out.
Hey, how was your trip today?
Actually, it was awesome. I mean, it's a rare trip where I can get weakfish, striped bass, bluefish, and fluke in the same trip, and I did that. And it's just, you know, it's not easy to do. Yeah, and it was, you know, and of course, you know what the hard one is fluke. I don't know what you're seeing, but
yeah, fluke around here has been pretty tough to come
terrible.
by. Down by Shinnecock, they're getting some fluke down there.
Oh, that's good. But no, it's so yeah. I guess you want to check the cooler, all that kind of stuff.
I'll tell you what, if you want to, you can pull your boat up if that makes it easier.
No, this is good. It's no big deal.
All right. Yeah, don't mind if I check the coolers.
So this is I did bring out some frozen squid, but
yeah,
it was not necessary.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes for the weak fish if they're picky, but they weren't picky.
Good,
they were
during the weekend they were hot.
Yeah, they were chewing. Yeah, so this is my, you know, my gear.
Okay.
Cooler.
Do you have any fish on board?
No, none. I didn't keep anything. No.
Okay.
No.
Very good. You have your marine reg on you?
Yeah, that could be a little more interesting. You know what I often do is I keep, I probably have it, but I'm pretty good about keeping a copy in my camera bag. If not, there's going to be one in my wallet. Now look at this. No, you're not going to be interested in Florida, are you? Oh,
no,
here we go.
up here.
All right. Hang in there. Well, Mr. Organization, as you can see.
That says New York on it.
Well, this is going to be a good one. So I see it was issued on the 22nd of May in 2022, so here you go.
Sir. Is that, you got a GoPro on there?
Yeah,
fish underwater?
no, I didn't know, just to get a different angle
okay.
on the boat. This is something that's part of my income stream here.
Oh, that's cool.
This stuff, yeah.
Outstanding. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you checking. I like the way you came in at, like, you know, warp 9 over here. I was like, what the hell is this guy doing coming in so fast? And then I saw the side of the truck. I said, oh, okay.
Always gotta make sure.
No, that's great.
When people see us, crazy things happen.
You know, I don't see you guys too much. Yeah. And I've spent 4 winters down in Florida and never once. And I mean, I'm out like probably at least 3 times, 4 times a week. Never been checked.
Yeah.
I've never even seen anybody, you know.
No, that's good. But there you go. He got fish.
He sure did, yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for again. Thanks for checking. No and yeah. Okay, I appreciate how he did that at the dock instead of interrupting and interfering with me when I'm out on the water. That is, I don't care for that. Okay, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Check out my online courses at saltstrong.com/Skinner. And don't forget my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surfboat and Kayak, available at johnskinnerfishing.com and on Amazon.